All right, so in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create and manage an issue in GitHub projects. An issue is a bug request, a feature request, a comment. It's a variety of messages you can send to the developers. I'm going to send a message from my alternate account. So Lead Control PTC is the owner of this particular project. I am Lead Control 42, and let's say that I found a problem. So I'm going to create an issue. We'll come up here. And you can see that I've had a couple issues in the past. I've got 2 closed issues. I'm going to create a new issue. And this issue is going to be, say the color contrast is too low. All right, so ADA standards for colors, there's a minimum ratio between the background and foreground color, and that minimum ratio is like a 4.5 to 1. You can take a look at that online, but that's my issue. I can put pictures here, I can put examples, code, whatever I need. Once you do an issue, before you submit it, you need to make sure you assign somebody. If you don't put anybody on it, you assign yourself. But I'm going to assign the other guy. So I've just assigned the boss, and I can also pick myself. So when I made the boss, get the issue. A label, is this a bug, is this documentation, enhancement, whatever, okay? You can also create your own labels. I'm going to call this a bug, because something's not working right. Very important you pick the project. This is my demonstration project. Pick that. And then if there was a milestone that you're meeting or coming to, etc. Once you have a good description here, you want to be as clear as possible, provide screenshots, provide examples, etc. Once you have this and you've picked assignees, labels, and a project, you submit it. Now you see that I've added my bug, and it tells me about it. I can close my own issue, so if I solve the problem, I can come back and close it. But let's look at it from the other person's point of view. There's now an issue waiting for me. Color contrast is too low. You also might have heard that bing bings. I just got told that there's an issue, which is issue number 4. I click on it, it will take me to the issue. Color contrast is too low. So I'm notified by the issue via email and in GitHub itself. So I'm going to click on this issue. I'm going to read it. Color, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's pretend that I go through the process to edit my CSS documents, change the colors, get the colors approved, etc. So we're done. So I write in the response. The response is optional, but it's usually a good idea to say what you've done. Again, you can attach pictures, you can HTML this, all you want. I'm going to close it with comment. So this is now closed. I come back to issues. I can see I have 3 closed issues, 2 that I played around with before, and the one that I just created. Something neat that happened. We didn't even see it. When I go back to my Kanban boards, it's right here. In fact, watch what happens when I create another issue. Let's create another issue. So I'll give it something like the So here's a decent issue. I'll sign it to everybody. We'll both get emails. We'll say this is an enhancement. It's on our project. Always got to pick this, or else you don't know where they're going to end up. So I'm going to submit it. So I've got my issue. I come back here to my project owner board, and look, it's right here in the backlog. That occurred because when we picked the new project, we picked that automated Kanban with review. So these items appear here. Issues allow you and your projects or project members to communicate with one another about problems without having to be in real time or without having to talk about it in the hallway.